That's why we always say to our members, part of the do's and don'ts is that as you sing songs that foster some levels of sanity, don't come across as suggesting that there's a crisis and all of that. We allowed people to sing about different preferences and different wishes that they may have. We gave them the space to sing, and after singing, we allowed them to go and sit down. But when they started banging tables, that now fell into a different province. Because these tables don't belong to the ANC. They belong to Nasrec. So you will break tables and cause unnecessary expenses for the organization. Mara, when you are just singing, we allow you to sing. Once you are done singing, you sit down. So the president of the ANC, as people were singing, he was presenting his political report. The DIP team came in because in your majority, you are now, you see, yesterday I'm sure you saw, we had to ask you to turn your cameras and face the president. Because it's human nature. When your cameras are watching delegates, even when they were not singing, they watch TV, then they start singing the loudest now, because the camera is there. But as soon as you turn your cameras, even the voice subsided. So you see that cameras can also contribute to disruptions. We see cameras, then we start showing some courage. Because when you turned your cameras, the noise levels also went down. It started to subside. We were there with yourselves. Because at one point, the president was addressing delegates. All cameras were watching that side. We're watching President Zuma and we're watching delegates. Now I'm sitting here, cameras are watching my direction. What do I do? There's a point I want to raise. Here is an opportunity to make my point known, heard by the world. I scream in front of that camera. And thanks that yourselves cooperated when we asked you to turn your cameras and face the podium. Thank you for that. Want to show that you too want to see this conference succeeding. I'm sure on who it elects, it's not your duty, that's the duty of delegates.